Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we are going to make ephemera using envelopes and therefore joining Scraptember, the Scraptember challenge of this year. On my desk I have envelopes from a lot of different periods. Some are recent, some are, well, I probably have some antique ones, some are vintage, etc. Some are in good condition, some are really, yeah, on the verge of being nothing but an envelope left over. So yeah, we're going to take them, embellish them, and try to give them a second life. So we are going to select a couple of them. I'm going to try to have different sorts, different kinds of paper, flimsy paper, not flimsy paper. Some, you see, some are a bit, well, maybe we can try to save this one. Some are not in a good condition. Some have special sizes. Oh, that one is cute. Is it? Oh, it's a part of an envelope. Good. We can use that. We like that. Oh, this is antique. This is antique. And this is like an ephemera per se. So I'm just going to put it on the side. We're obviously not going to make 1,000 of them, but I'm just going to select some that I like more than others for no good reason. Yeah, you see, it's just the front of an envelope. So these definitely we need to do something. Yum, 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 yum. Maybe put it on this side. Oh my God, this. I will not deal with this today because I don't think I could do much. These are just beautiful. Let's pick one of them. We have tiny ones and it's not opened. Tiny ones that are opened. Okay, carte postale. Gonna just take one or two more just because they're different. This is a letter. So I do have like 1,000 of envelopes in my stash. Up. Oh, that one is quite nice, and I don't think we have one. This is an envelope with a letter. Beautiful. 1928, I suppose. Blue one. We don't have that size. And I think that's going to be it. Just going through very quickly. And I don't think I'm going to do much with these ones today because they're too big. I don't want to make anything too big today. There. Okay. Here, well, this one we can use as well. Okay, let me put these ones on the side and we can start embellishing the others. Okay. So yeah, I've decided to make today, it's a not so random ephemera day because we're only going to use envelopes. But it's random in the sense that I have no clue as to what I'm going to do with them. I don't have a plan. I have bits and pieces on my desk, bits and pieces in my stash, and we're just going to try to make something lovely. So let's see. See, pick up things on my desk because I have them. The paper is beautiful. It's got texture, so I think I might want to leave the texture, not cover it. That would mean that I would need to stamp on it, right? So that we can see the texture. Let me get something to stamp. I took some of my, trying to stay in the postal sort of field. Now you see how many of these I've used. Not many. So we're going to change that today. So let's just pick a stamp, unused, yes. And I've taken this smoked pearl color, which we used yesterday, and I thought it was really nice. But it gives us. It is lovely. It is really nice. At least I think so. Thank you, Mr. Holtz. You do very nice things. Special delivery, authentic. We have lots of special delivery important. It's hard to choose. It is hard to choose from. No charge for delivery. Yeah, this is going to be long and complicated for me, I can tell you. I can tell you. So, Sophie, stop thinking. Stop thinking. Let's see. I'm going to put this one correspondent address only. Because, yeah, I don't want to have just one project, so I need to be a bit more spontaneous, let's put it that way. That's the thing, because I'm out of my comfort zone, stamping, so I just need to trust the process more, I guess, and just, yeah, go with it. Where did I put the second one? Underneath. We can have a registered something. Do we have a registered here? We do. Which one? I like, no, I'm going to take this one. I can't find it, but registered. Registered. So I don't know how comfortable you are with stamping. I am not. But it's not because I'm not that I should not try. I'm going to put a small one on the bottom. And I'm going to try to have it straight. It's upside down. It is upside down. Smooshy. Well, you know, that's because it rained on the envelope. And what I think I would want is try to have something written here. So I am going to quickly find maybe some sort of text. I have a crappy stamp, but it was reachable, so I'm just going to take this part like this and do this. There. I'm just pretending. I'm just pretending. And maybe this one. Like this. And just, we need something sort of here. And I think we'll be done. I think I'm going to have this one. I could have added colors. Could have, but didn't. Oh, please don't do that to me. Now is not the time to want to go for a walk. It is not the time. There we go. We have an envelope. That looks sort of like an envelope. For once. Okay, I'm going to put these out of the way. So we have one side as an envelope, a real envelope. And do I want to do something here? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I'll just leave it as this for the time being. Okay. Ooh, printing. First item and I printed. Where am I going to put you? Here. There. So this is the first day. Oh, it is fabric. Can you see? It's fabric. And it's a Concorde. So I'm going to keep this on the side and I'm going to use the envelope to make something. I'm not sure what, but something. Let's take a paper trimmer because this envelope is closed. And I think what I'm going to do is make some sort of pocket with it. Like this. So I have two little pockets that I can make. I'm not going to make a notch on this one. I'm going to make a notch on this one. Pocket it is. First things first, let's ink our little pieces. Maybe. There we go. That's what we have now. Can we take items out of here? What do we have? So, random picking. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at her. Cute. Okay, we have stamps. Two big pieces, which we don't want. Well, that was not such a lucky picking after all. This one is really nice. Oh my God. Birds. I don't think we want a bird. These are stems that I can't use because they're collection and they are inside sort of a blister thing, but they're glued in it, so I can't take them out. And they're not the sort of stems that I do use. See, they're like comics. Yeah, and I think, yeah, I'm not going to use them because they're really, I don't know what to do with them. Look, she is just perfect. Lucky hand picking. Let me get scissors. There we go. So I think it's going to be this, and I'm going to ink just a little bit if I'm able to. Let's glue our little matchbox cover. Oh, reminds me of something I said I wanted to do. It is a big matchbox covers. Yeah, I want to do that. So I have to remember, because that's the thing. So, oh yeah, I want to do that. And I don't write it down, and then it's gone. It is gone. Ooh, shaky, shaky. It is morning, Sophie. Yeah, everybody's sleeping today. I'm the only one up. Nobody's working. But today is going to be a busy day anyway, because when the girls will be up, we'll start sorting the cellar, because as I told you, we have this project of like splitting the house in two. And to do that, you need to start, you know, from bottom to top, because I'm going to have to move my craft room again. But what is downstairs, the same room as the one I'm in, is going to become my craft room. It means taking everything down the stair, down the floor. What can I put there? And because the room downstairs is a living room, which we don't use, we're never there. So I'm going to turn this into my craft room, but I need still to be able to put a couple of chairs and a small, a low table. And to do that, I need to be able to sort through my stash, keep the things that I absolutely need here in the room, and then build sort of a secondary stash in my huge cellar, because it is huge. I have so much space, and it's heated. Yeah, I have a heated cellar. Don't ask why. It was built that way. I'm not responsible for that. And so that is going to be our job for the day. Just, you know, putting everything in order downstairs so that we can start moving my craft room, and then my bedroom. Oh, I want this one. It will never fit. No, and I don't want to cut it. Yeah, they need to move me downstairs so they can start arranging things upstairs the way they want. And yes. And as we lived in 3 different places, well, it's now been 6 years since we've been where we are now. But before that, we moved 3 times in 3 years. So you know how it is when you move. You have things in box that you never get out. Well, we have that. And you have boxes that you half empty and then say, oh, I'll do that later. And they're still downstairs. So that is what we're facing. Needing to have to sort through all of this. You know, what do we need? What do we want? Should we keep it? Will it be useful to anybody in the next 3 years? And we've done already 1 room in the cellar, a big room, the biggest. But yeah, there are more rooms and so much stuff. So much stuff. It's amazing how much stuff you can accumulate over the years, and it's things you never use or have never used and will never use. It used to be difficult for me to part from things, especially if, you know, they were from my family. And I had so much, how do you call this? Plates, dishes, china, cutlery, I suppose you would say. And yeah, it's true that when I was living in Luxembourg, working, I had a lot of people coming over for dinner. I organized a lot of social events, which is not something I am doing now or will be doing in any foreseeable future. And it is not sad, it's my choice. Just grabbing a couple of images, just try and see what we can do with that frame. And yes, all of this I need to get rid of. Some of the things are, I was going to say precious, but that's not the word. It's have a value. So I don't want them to be just thrown out. But some of them are just, you know, just stuff that I thought I liked. And then you get bored of it. So as they were not in bad condition, I just tossed them in the cellar. So these are the things that we need to sort through. So we have piles for sales, piles to keep, files for the girls, piles for the girls. And now I really don't have any problems to give away, throw away things. So even things that I was attached to for so many years. Because they're things that, you know, came to me from my grandparents that I've seen all my life. But at one point, you know, it's in the cellar. So what good is it to keep it? Doesn't make much sense anymore. And it's not something that my daughters like or are attached to. So I don't need to keep them. I think they would be of better use to someone else. So we're going to give a lot to charities as well. Glue. But we also had so many things that we've kept and we don't know why. And things that you have no other choice but to throw away. So, but I'm pretty sure this week the cellar will be done, and maybe, well, this week, you know, within a week. And probably the craft room will be done. My bedroom is not something hard to move. Cute, right? Mrs. Labels. Whoopala. And that's going to keep us busy for quite some time. Because once I will have moved, then the whole first floor needs to be dealt with, adapted to the needs and desires of my daughter and her boyfriend. And for the moment, my youngest daughter will stay on the first floor as well, because we have to turn our garage into a small studio for her. But, you know, it's not like we are drowning in cash. So it will have to be done little by little. So for the moment, it will be children and their animals on the first floor. And me on the ground, on the ground floor. Cute little butterfly. And we've already made an appointment at the notary because, you know, if we do this, we want everything to be sort of square and fair. Maybe find a solution so that my children can keep the place later without having to pay. We have succession fees that are quite important in France. And as my daughter's boyfriend is also going to invest by doing, you know, modifications and doing a lot of work, it's only fair that, you know, part of it becomes his as well. But that he cannot throw me out if for any reason they were to split. So, yeah, notary. Next week. Okay, next envelope. Oh, we have a letter inside. We do have a letter inside. I can't even read the name of the person. My dear, darling Guy, I don't know. Well, it could actually be Guy. Guy. Okay, 1924. Beautiful. What can we do? What will we do with this one? Sorry. Coughing. Well, this one is nice, but I think it'll be just like glued on a page. I don't think I need to do anything with this one. Or do I? Yeah, I need to mend it. I need to mend it. What are we going to mend it with? It is blue, grayish. Do we have any like blue, grayish washi tape? Let me see. Found one. I found one. Okay. Just a little piece of washi tape to keep it closed. Same on the other side. There we go. And I think because we did put some on the top, we need to put a little bit on the bottom as well. Sides because I feel like washi taping, and I like this one. I think it's cute. Why not? Yeah, it's a bit like a patchwork of washi tape. Upla. And I think it would look nice on the page, won't it? Yes. So, another one. Okay, this one opens on the side. And it is sort of broken. I'm going to get my brown tape. If I can find the beginning. And I don't know why, but I feel like putting some fabric or something on this one. Not to cover it. So where did I say it needed? Here on the bottom. Just trying to see if it has any other breaches. No, it doesn't. Okay, so that would need to be on a page. It could be glued, or it could be like if you put some fabric tape actually here, you could have it as a flap, which means I would leave this size as this side as is, except for a little bit of lace. Do I have I have scrappies. I do have a couple of scrappies here. And maybe, if I can grab it, we could have some sort of a button. I just feel like it. Don't ask me why. So that's the side where it is opened. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Glue gun should be working. It was charged. I'm doing this afterwards, not now, because otherwise it will be bulky and I won't be able to do something with the other side. Ooh, good thinking, Sophie. So let's go back to the things we have to make it look nice. These I just want to put on the side. Dun, 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 dun. Where I did see a piece of map. I did have a piece of map. So that could always be something to start with. And maybe I could do, oh yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to glue this here, and I'm going to glue the letter like this. Like this. Sophie, come on. You're able to do this, aren't you? Come on, Sophie. Yay! Okay, so let me just, or no, I still think I want my piece of this, but I'm going to rip it. Yeah, just going to ink it. Now I have my letter. I'm just checking for the, to be sure not to glue it the wrong way again. This is how it will look. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so happy. I am so happy. I want to put a postal stamp somewhere there. We did see postal, yeah, under your nose, Sophie. Under your nose. We could have more than one, but the other ones are too big. is what is going to happen. Sorry, got interrupted. Little fish. There we go. And now we can have our lace and button. In the meantime, we can select the next envelope. Ready. One. Okay. Sorry, I bumped into you removing a thread of glue. Okay. Very nice. With the other ones. This, I think I'm just going to put some coffee dyed paper on the back and there will be a writing spot. I think that's a good idea. Rather than coffee dyed paper, I have this, which is a scrap. Because it was, where was this? In either in a photo album or in something. And it's smooth on one side and then it has texture here. And it's very brittle, see? If I fold it, it breaks. So I cannot use it as pages in journal, which was my original intention. So I think I'm just going to use it to back my envelope front and then just make it into a writing spot. I took the, this is the textured side, so the writing side will be smooth and glued. See if we can make this front a bit more joyful, no? What could we put on this? What could we put on this? Well, first we can ink it. Let's close the glue. Oh, there's a lady on my desk. That's giving me the eye. I think she wants to be on this envelope front. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? So this is from a dictionary, encyclopedia probably. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Where do you want to go, miss? I have the feeling you're going to go somewhere there. Is anybody going to join you? Probably. Who's that? Oh, these. I had trouble, finding out what that was. This is Louis Pasteur, and he's the. He made the vaccine against rabies, so he's vaccinating a dog. I don't know why. It probably comes from the same encyclopedia. Just going to do this. And I'm going to put, I saw a tab in the sort of photo album that I looked at before with all my little bits and pieces. And I think I'm going to put it somewhere. Could have used the glue stick, would have been brighter, but yeah, didn't. I think that's it. Where's my book? Where did I put you? Book? Book? Next to me. There you are. So this is a whale tab. I usually use them the other way around because I like the round part more than the straight part. So the question is, am I going to do that here as well? I think I am. And I think I'm going to do that. And I'm sorry if it shocks you. I like them both ways, and I don't see why we can't vary a bit from what the original accepted use is. There we are. We have a writing card with a tab. Another one. I think I love the paper. I think I'm going to cut it diagonally. Like this. Yeah, I want to keep it like this. So I'm going to ink it. So this will be glued in a journal as a pocket, but only glued on these two sides so that it will be a double pocket. So am I going to make a notch? I don't think so. I don't think so, and for some reason No, I'll do that on the other ones. Let me use paper on this one. I have an idea for these bits that we are indeed going to use. Because, you know, Scraptember paper. Well, I do have paper, but I want nice paper. Let me see. We have a dog that we can use. So I know I want to have you here. Do we have any scrappy thingy? No, we don't. So what am I going to use there? So what if let me, you know, this is a scrap of something. Think, Sophie, think. I'm going to put glue on it. No, I'm going to put glue on here. I'm going to put my scrappy paper here. Like this. I'm going to put glue where there isn't any. Like this. Cutting the unnecessary portion. Okay, we have this. Our dog is here. So I'm going to ink one side at least. Well, let's ink all of them, and I know I'm going to cut some out, but you know. So, little dog. Again. Another piece of something. I have scraps all over my desk. So let's use them. There are two of you here. Yes. These are the scraps from what we did yesterday. And I want my glue stick. Like this. We did more scrappies. More. I have a scrap of coffee dyed paper. And what can I put at the end? Do I have a little something? Maybe we could put just a postal stamp there, couldn't we? Or a U. A U and then a bit of washi tape here. I think that's the plan. And what did I say? I said you here. Like this. No, Sophie, don't cut the envelope bit. Don't open it. No, you didn't. Good. Good. Got myself scared for a second. Okay. Why are we not glued? Well, because you didn't put glue there, Sophie. That's your answer. A little bit of something on the bottom. Here. It's a shame this wall keeps on ripping like this. Oh, I just realized there's a lot of shadow on my desk. You know why? Because one light is not on. Bear with me. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're moving. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, isn't that nicer and better? I was wondering, why is it so dark in my room? Well, you didn't turn on the light, Sophie. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to ink it, and I need to put something on this paper, I think. Okay, we need a little bit of glue here. Let's see, do we have... The postal stamps I have here are too big, except for the French one, which is sort of in the color scheme of the rest. So I think it's okay to use it. But, you know, it's a bit too whitish. Here we have a lovely pocket. Thank you, envelope. Okay, the other bits. Let's start with this one. What I have in mind is to use fabric tape. So I have some, not far, here in my box. And I'm going to get some bits and pieces, preferably not too wide. And then we can see what we want to use. Hoopla. Hoopla. I'm using them all the time, so I can't, you know, recommend enough to do some yourselves. Okay, I think we have enough. For the time being. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue them on here. one stripe next to the other. Maybe. So that's one. Two. Another one. Well, it's the same, isn't it? We might want to vary a bit. Oh, I took 3 of the same? Yes, I did. Does it matter? Oh, not really. Not really. Another one. No, no, no. Actually, you're too. Yeah, don't know. Didn't go as I wanted, so I'm going to use another one of these here. And then this one. The house is so quiet. The dogs went back to sleep as well. It's like a phantom house. Okay, I need one more. You I didn't use, so I'm going to use you. I'm going to take my fabric scissors. I'm going to cut it here. There we go. And just put this in the bin. And we can have maybe sort of a nice something. No. A label, maybe. I think we're going to put this one, and we're going to put Brad's. Pokey tool. Pokey tool. I'm going to glue it first. I'm going to ink it first. I think I want it here. No. This I need. I also need Brad's. Let me see, because these are not the color I want. This one is, this one is, this one, no. Is this one bronze? No, it's gone. Do I have another bronze? Yes, I do. I think. Okay, so we have 4 of them. Still need to figure out what I did with my foam thingy to be able to poke through without, you know, poking anything else. Putting my brads through. 1. 2. Come back. Oh, glue is coming out my fingers. Yay. And the last one. I'm going to put medical tape on my brad legs. Okay. Can we try to ink it? I think we can. That's not bad. I like that. So as we have a second one, ta-da, we're going to do the exact same thing. because why not? One. Two. Two. Ah. Who do we have that we have not used? You we have used. You as well. I took a lot of the same ones. You I have a little bit of. No. 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 Let me look in the magic box next to me if we have something else. That is the same. Well, this one we do not have. Maybe you're snoring. And last but not least, we're going to take the same one as the beginning. Is it going to be the last? Yes, it is going to be the last. Up there. Yeah, let's cut the paper. Why not? Why not? There we go. It's on my fingers. It's everywhere on my fingers. What else could we put on here? Oh, still fighting. Still fighting with a little gluish thingy. could we set this with a brad as well? We could, and could we maybe put a label underneath? Maybe. Oh, come on. I need space. I need to clear up a bit of all this. So what big labels do I have? I think that works. I think that works. Yes. Yes and yes. So, one label down. Okay, we have a butterfly, and I think we can have a brad in the middle. Brad, where did I put you? Come to me, Brads. Come to me. I don't want a tiny, do I? Let me see. Maybe I do want a tiny. I'm so very sorry, little butterfly. Oh, God. Oh, no. There you go. A 1 and a 2. We have a butterfly. A butterfly. Why not? A butterfly pinned on our pocket. Yay! So just a little link. And I need to clear a bit to see. So let's look at what we've done today. We made pockets from scraps of envelopes on which we used fabric. You can actually put them like this if you want to on a page. No, not like this, but you know, cross them like this. And yeah, so you just glue your pockets on the page and you have a pocket. Lovely. Then we made one with paper, just scrappy bits and a nice image. We made this as a writing card using a piece of an envelope and just, you know, adding paper to back it and a couple of nice images and a tab. We here have made an envelope that you go in by the side, like this. And we've decorated the back with the letter that was originally in it. Okay, I like it very much. So this would be a standalone in a journal. We have stamped on an envelope, and I like it. I like it. I'm sure I can do better, but I like it. Already quite satisfied with this. We've cut an envelope in two, and we've made this. So a little pocket here, which I really, really like. Eclectic, right? And this one with the other side. Just glue it on a page. You can glue 3 sides, so you have another page on the back. And we have mended this one because it was a bit torn, just with a couple of washi tape bits. And this is meant to be a pocket that you glue in your journal. So I hope you've enjoyed this session. I had fun. I like not knowing what's going to come out. So that was really, really good. And my next video will be on, what day are we? We are Tuesday, so on Thursday. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'm pretty sure I'll have a great moment to share with you. So in the meantime, I wish you all plenty of good things, plenty of positive vibrations, and, you know, just be happy, enjoy, take care of yourselves, and craft. So all I have to say now is bye-bye.